up, man? Here we go, back another video. How you doing? You doing good, huh? Well, I'll be a nice guy today. So yeah, hey, check it out. So you saw the video title 5 overlooked thrash bands or whatever. I don't know, maybe they're not overlooked. You're probably thinking, what the fuck, this is not overlooked. Well, I don't give a fuck, motherfucker. I just picked 5 thrash bands from when I was younger that I liked, and I feel like that people don't mention them enough here in the modern day when I think all this classic old metal is, people are definitely appreciate it more these days, I guess. I don't know, fuck it. But I thought I'd just pick these 5. There was several bands I was going through trying to think of, should I put this? I thought about doing one about Forced Entry, Zentrix, Dead Brain Cells. Those are some of the other bands I was thinking about doing this, but I omitted them and decided to just do these 5. Those other 3 bands and whatever were good as well, but I think these are good to talk about. Are they the best thrash albums of all time? No, fuck no. There's shit that's considered classic, but I still think these are really good. You should go check them out. Before I get into that, just real quick, some self-promotion. Fuck off. More to Rhed has these shows coming up at the end of the month. Texas, we got Houston, Friday, the Black Magic Social Club, us, Lord Humongous, Wolf Skull, and Infuriator. Fucking great lineup. And also at that show, the Master of Ceremonies will be the King of Metal, Frazier. All you motherfuckers probably seen this nutcase across YouTube, whatever. Well, he's going to be there in person. The Master of Ceremonies is going to be announcing the bands.
Bow, motherfucker! Bow, bitch! Let me do the goddamn thing, motherfucker! Motherfuckers! Go on, hot! Go over here, fucking home! Go over here, bitch! Go over here, fucking slut! Let me do the king! God damn it, motherfucker!
So, who knows what the fuck's gonna happen with this? It's gonna be a fucking crazy ass night. Motherfuckers in masks and spikes and shit, and then you got Frazier up there yelling all kinds of shit. So I can tell you one thing, that night's gonna be a lot of leather, spikes, masks, fucking metal, bullet belts, and then fucking Frazier up there screaming his ass off, acting like a damn fool.
Come on, motherfucker! Go over here, fucking home! Now recognize the king, motherfucker!
That alone, just to see Frazier conduct the ceremonies, that'll be worth it. Come check it out. And then the next night, we're in San Antonio. Next night, June 21st, Saturday, it's at a place called Odeth Cafe, which I've never been there before, but it looks pretty damn cool, so we're looking forward to checking that place out. It's Lord Humongous, us, Infuriator again, and the bands Chaotic End and Spectral Omen. I checked out both those bands. Yeah, they're good. Inexorable Horde Productions is putting on. They put those 2 bands on there, which is, I say, hey, they sound good to me, so let's do it. And then No Mames Distro is also helping, promoting it. They're co-promoter, whatever. So they got some good stuff going on there. So those 2 shows, man, check it out. And also, at those 2 shows, we got a split coming out with Lord Humongous. It's going to be on, I think, vinyl, CD, cassette, and all that shit, the actual split. It's going to be coming out later in the year. But for this show, we have a special split cassette release just for these shows. And this is not the actual songs from the actual split. This is just for the show only. It's going to be demo songs, cover songs, live tracks from both bands on there. Lord Humongous does a fucking great Exodus cover on there, and I did some a line of vocals on there as well. Turned out brutal as fuck. So we will have those cassettes at these 2 shows. It's limited. It's again, this is not the actual split. The actual split has other songs, but that's down the road. But just for this show, this fucking split goddamn cassette. So come on out, let's party! Alright, so let's get into some goddamn motherfucking metal. So the first band is Devastation. Who the fuck is texting me, goddamn motherfucker? These days, my text message, I either get fucking spam bullshit or fucking Paul Kreutz from fucking Kai. This motherfucker texts me every goddamn day, send me pictures of fucking sheds and shit. This motherfucker's nuts, man. You know Paul, this motherfucker, he can play guitar and make some music, but this motherfucker's psycho. He's always sending me goddamn messages of hillbilly ass looking shit. Anyway, let's get back to it. So, Devastation. From Texas, motherfucker, not Chicago. And there's other bands called Devastation as well, which the band from Chicago I do like. That is a good fucking thrash band, but I picked from Texas, motherfucker. Devastation, Corpus Christi, Texas, man. It started in 1986, lasted till 1991, and then they had a little reunion, whatever, 2008 to 2009. Now they're, I guess, non-existent, but they put out a solid list of music, of releases. And for me, I chose the album Adultery, whatever the fuck you want to call it. That is a fucking solid thrash album. Came out in 1991. I did buy that. When it came out, I have the cassette. I've actually showed it on videos here before somewhere. I didn't pull the shit out. All the bands I'm talking about, I have the tapes of them, but I just didn't feel like pulling the shit out. But Adultery was released on Combat Records, and I have to say this is a fucking solid thrash album. I know 1991, that's kind of when, honestly, I think that for me, Devastation, this album is so good. I think they kind of suffered from the same thing that Demolition Hammer had, because that's also a great fucking band, but they came out with albums really good albums in the early 90s, and at that point, thrash was kind of not as popular. People were rotating more towards death metal and stuff like that. That's when it started. The death metal renaissance, whatever, was starting to happen. I think that's what happened. Because I know for me, like Demolition Hammer, I didn't buy that when it first came out. So I thought, it's another thrash. I'd better go buy a fucking death metal album. And I should have bought it back then. I eventually did. Good album. But Devastation, this Adultery album, I did buy it when it first came out. And I fucking love it. The guitar riffs are so fucking good and catchy. I mean, there's some shit on there that when I listen to this album, I want to get down to the fucking creepy crawly and just start fucking people up, man. It's a great album. The production on it is perfect. The drums are great. Vocals are good, but for me, this is a band that I just really fucking love the music. The vocals are good. It's just, the raspy kind of vocals, but not death metal-y. They work. But the riffs on here... I mean, this is, to me, is like a perfect thrash album. I could listen to this album, and even before doing this video, I had to pull it back out and listen to it, so I hadn't listened to it in a while. It still hits me just like it did back then, And the reason why this album means so much to me, because literally I was in that same camp in 1991. I was like, all right, I've heard the Whiplashes, the Megadeth, Slayer, all that shit, Overkill. But I was getting more into death metal more and more. In 1991, I was just, man, I didn't want any fucking pussy shit. I wanted heavy as fuck. But this came out at that time, and I bought it, and I was like, man, this is still really fucking good. It just reminds me of, it's almost death metal, but it's not. It's still solid thrash. But they have other albums. There's an album that came out before this called Signs of Life. It's okay, but I think Adultery is where they really hit their stride. And I mean, it's kind of crazy that came out in 1991 and they broke up shortly after that. It's a damn shame to think they could have had a good run. But who knows? Maybe, I don't know the sales figures. Maybe it came out and then they didn't sell with the shit because everybody wanted fucking death metal and they just decided to quit. I don't know the whole back story. If they had inner band fighting or some shit, I don't fucking know. Adultery's gonna always be here. I have that tape. I just, one of those things that I just love to hold on to. And you know what, and this is kind of getting off topic, but talking about this, about how people in music, they throw a fit because an old band gets back together. Like Devastation did have a little short reunion in the late 2000, 2008. And people cry about that. Why are these old motherfuckers doing this? Or why do they keep putting out shit? Or people are always complaining. Or like Sepultura, they cry about all the later albums, which I after Rise, I hate all that shit. It's all garbage to me. But I don't care about it because I still have those first releases. And as long as I have those, I don't give a fuck what the band does, you know? Or people cry about Pantera, whoever, old bands are playing. Hey, if they want to fucking play a show, let them. Don't go to the show. I mean, I'm not going to these Pantera shows. I saw them back then years ago. I don't need to see them now. I don't care. But if they want to play, fuck it. Let them play. If some old fucking band wants to play, when you have music in your blood, you should want to fucking play. It's not just because you're trying to just stick it out. You just have, like for me, I fucking love music. I love doing it. And people, like somebody commented on one of the, I did a promo video for the show we have coming up at the end of the month. Somebody said, talking shit, yeah, well, this is a bunch of fucking old men trying to act like they're teenagers. And I was like, yeah, so? What the fuck? Yeah, you're right. We are. I'm not fucking ready to roll over and be an old bastard yet. So fuck off, motherfucker. Okay, so this next band, honestly, I put it on here. It's more of a crossover band than total pure thrash, but I still put it on here anyway because it's my fucking video. That's why. But I mean, it could be considered more hardcore and punk and crossover, but it still has thrash elements. So fuck it, I'm gonna put it on here. Beowolf from California. Really good album, and I'm talking about the album I'm talking about is Lost My Head. I had that cassette. I remember that's one of the bands back then when this came out, Lost My Head. It came out 88, but I bought it probably about 90, something like that. So after the fact, but I had read about the band in zines and magazines, whatever. Since I saw the tape, it was released on Caroline's. Caroline always released good stuff. So I thought, all right, you know what? I'm going to check this out, and I bought it. And I was like, I fucking love this. It's just crossover thrash, kind of hardcore, and they come from that whole California scene, you know, Suicidal Tendencies, and they were all, you know, Suicidal Tendencies, No Mercy, XL, stuff like that. God damn it! Fucking bullshit ass text. I'm gonna turn this motherfucker off. They were also on that classic compilation, Welcome to Venice Beach, on Suicidal Records, which a lot of good shit on there. XL, which I could have put XL on here too, but that's definitely more hardcore. Or, No Mercy, Suicidal Tendencies, early shit like that. Has that great fucking sound. And I saw Beowolf one time, and I think it was, I don't remember, 91 or 92. I can't remember. It was in Houston. They played at fucking Goat's Head Soup. You Houston motherfuckers remember that? I can't remember exactly. If it was Beowolf and DI or some shit like that in a small ass club, but it was a good fucking show, man. And I've always liked Beowolf. They've had other releases that sound a little more rock sounding, but this album, this one album though, so fucking good. And it sucks actually. This year, the main guy, the frontman Dell Henderson, guitar, vocals, he actually died this year. And it's crazy that they were still working on music, and I think they were about to do a new album as well. I'm not sure exactly why he died, rest in peace, but it fucking sucks, man. But at least he was still making music down to the end, still playing shows. Beowolf still fucking rocking out. So check out Beowolf, man. California, great fucking crossover thrash shit. Okay, so next up, Power Mad from Minnesota. Thrash metal, almost power metal-esque. I mean, to me, they weren't always just pure fucking thrash, you know, because they had elements of power metal and other shit like that. But I kind of think this band gets overlooked, especially the album Absolute Power. I think it's a solid fucking record, man. And it's funny, I was aware of Power Mad, and then it was in 1990, I was watching that movie Wild at Heart. I was like, what the fuck? That is Power Mad. They're playing during the scene where Nicolas Cage got a metal show and he's out there dancing, going crazy. That's Power Mad playing up there. And they had a little bit of commercial success at that point. I mean, if you look over the album Absolute Power, there's some shit on there. I think it's on this album. They had a video on MTV. I'm pretty sure it was this one that was more of a fucking ballad kind of bullshit. They're trying to make some fucking money or whatever. But overall, it's a good album. Slaughterhouse, Absolute Power, Plastic Town. It's you should check it out. It's not just a fucking bam, 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 nonstop thrashing, brutalization, whatever. But it's got the high-pitched scream vocals, the shouting vocals. Solid stuff right there. And also, actually, before that, they had released an EP called The Madness Begins with a song Terminator and Hunter Seeker. It was very much based on the Terminator kind of shit like that. There was also a Ramones cover, Gimme Gimme Shock Treatment. That's a good EP, too. I would definitely suggest you check that shit out. Or if you fucking pussies that just stream, I think this shit is on streaming, at least last time I saw. But Power Mad, and go back and watch Wild at Heart to see that fucking clip on there. All right, next up we got this band. Actually kind of falls in the similar situation as Beowolf, where it's not a total thrash band, but the album I'm going to talk about by them is fucking pure thrash. It's Hellbastard from England. They're thrashy, crust punk kind of shit like that, which they have a lot of shit that sounds a lot of D-beat and stuff, and very much, you know, the same kind of categories like bands like Amoebics and shit like that. But the album I want to talk about is Natural Order. It came out on Earache Records. I have the tape again. I showed the motherfucker on here before. But that is a fucking solid thrash album right there. It really, if you just heard that album by itself, not knowing of their history, you would think this is fucking solid thrash. I mean, it really is the Natural Order. The cover's not so appealing, but I mean, it covers fine, but it doesn't give off the proper imagery for the music. But there's some fucking catchy thrasher songs on there, man. It's just circle pit crap. They have other stuff too. Again, over the years, they've been around since '86, and I guess they're still active. I don't know. They released a box set in 2023, but they've got a shitload of split albums, live stuff. So they've been very, very active. But Natural Order, one of those classic earache releases. For me, if anybody watches this channel, you know I'm a very big fan of the early British hardcore and stuff. You know, I mean, you got Discharge, GBH, Chaos UK, Disorder, Varukers, Exploited, all these kind of bands. But I also like the bands that came out, you know, a little bit after that with like Hellbastard, The Stupids, Napalm Death, the early stuff. Electro Hippies, Discord, who the fuck else? Concrete Socks. There's all those fucking, they were crusty, thrashy bands, and I fucking love that kind of shit. Extreme Noise Terror, big fan of that shit. All right, lastly, we're going to talk about another California band, Laaz Rockit. I've always liked this band, you know, and I feel like that they get overlooked too. They put out some really solid thrash albums, and I wonder if a lot of people don't give them credit, because honestly, when they first started out, they were more of a heavy metal, power metal kind of shit. Like even the album was like No Stranger to Danger and stuff like that. It's good fucking metal. I like those albums. It's just heavy metal though. But then they went to, I guess they were trying to catch on to the California thrash, Testament and Violence and all that kind of shit. And what's interesting about Laaz Rockit, they played with all kinds of different bands, from the thrash bands to rat and glam metal bands. They've definitely dipped their feet in many different little scenes, if you will. But the album I want to talk about is Annihilation Principle. It came out in 1990. Fucking solid thrash album. I mean, it's California, but to me, some of the crunchy riffs that are on there sound very New York to me. A lot of very overkill-esque sounding shit, even some like SOD kind of shit. I mean, not the blasting mode, but just some of the riffs on there. It has a very New York sound to me. And then the shouting, high-pitched kind of vocals work really well. And then they, you know, the opening track on the album, Fire in the Hole, they have a music video for it. I remember when I first saw that, I was like, watching it, oh, fuck, this is great. And there's fucking Sting is on there. Not Sting from the Police. Sting the fucking wrestler. Sting from the Blade Runners. Sting from NWA. All that shit. If you know what I'm talking about, Blade Runners, you're just an old school motherfucker. But yeah, the wrestler Sting, it's a video. They're playing Fire in the Hole. Fire in the hole. He's running around through this fucking maze and shit. So, again, Laaz Rockit has a lot of releases, but if you have not heard Annihilation Principle, great album. Artwork on the cover looks great. It definitely fits that era of, actually hand-painted imagery, not just some fucking Photoshop bullshit. So if you haven't heard Laaz Rockit, go look it up and go watch that fucking video for Fire in the Hole. They have other albums too that are good, but for me, this has always been my favorite album by them. But I encourage you to look at all that shit. So anyway, that's it for now. God damn it! Got some more shit coming. Some videos and stuff. I got a lot of topics and everything. And again, I say this again. All you motherfuckers that send me messages, comment, I appreciate it. And if I've missed your call or your fucking email or something, your message and instant whatever the fuck, or didn't respond back to your comment, I'm sorry, man. I just don't have enough fucking time. I'm just overwhelmed with so much shit. So I try to be, keep up with everybody, but it's just not possible, man. So if I don't answer your email or respond to your comment, fuck. I mean, if your fucking asshole's hurt for it, I'm sorry, man. I can't do everything, God, motherfucker. But I do appreciate that. Really do appreciate all the support. Everybody's buying the shit. And again, on here, I don't sit here and ask you, hey, go to my fucking Patreon or this other fucking shit I've been hearing. Hey, buy me a cup of coffee. Fuck that. I'm not asking for any fucking handouts. I mean, you want to buy some of our shit? That's our handouts right there. Buy our music and whatnot. I mean, if you don't want to buy it too, either don't fucking buy it. I don't care, but that's all we ask for. If you want to help support shit, buy our shit. We got CDs and stuff like that. That's it. I'm not going to ask you to just fucking send money for no fucking reason. Anyway, thanks a lot for everything, man. Have a fucking, go get you a bottle of whiskey, fucking get wiped out, fucking smash your head through the fucking window.